Welcome back to Poppin' Sodas. I'm Derek. Today we are trying out Barq's Red Creme soda. Now Barq's, of course, is a pretty mainstream brand. It's owned by Coca-Cola. Most of you probably know the root beer, the whole Barq Says Bite campaign in the 90s, but the Red Creme is actually fairly difficult to get here where I live in Kansas City in the Midwest. It's almost unheard of. Very few restaurants carry it on draft, and grocery stores basically do not carry it at all. So we actually get this online when we do get it because it's just kind of expensive to order it that way. So I thought it'd be fun to talk about Barq's Red Creme. Now, Barq's as a company has a really, really long history dating all the way back to about 1890. That's when the Barq Brothers Bottling Company was started, and Barq's as a company kind of started around 1898 as we kind of know it today. Two brothers, Edward and Gaston, in the French Quarter of New Orleans started the company. They started actually with an orange flavored soda. The root beer came later. And in fact, their root beer wasn't even called a root beer for many, many years, decades, because of some legal issues and some differences in the formulas. Now, some cool stuff about the root beer for a second, just because I'm probably not going to do the root beer on the show since it's so mainstream, but I thought this was kind of cool. So Barq's root beer is a root beer with caffeine, which is not most root beers. Most root beers do not have caffeine. Barq's does, unless there's two exceptions. If you get Barq's from a freestyle soda machine, those red or silver Coca-Cola freestyle machines, it does not have caffeine. That's because the diet root beer does not have caffeine, and both sodas use the same concentrate in those freestyle machines, and the sweetener additive is after that, so whether or not it's diet or not. So they both get the caffeine-free concentrate. The second is in Utah. The state of Utah here in the United States has a very high Mormon population, and they try to stay away from caffeinated drinks, from caffeine in general. And so if you buy Barq's in the state of Utah, it probably is a caffeine-free version, of Barq's. So just kind of interesting there. Coca-Cola bought Barq's in 1995. The Red Creme is believed to have been created around 1937 in Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, Red Creme soda is super interesting because it tends to have a bubblegum flavor. And for those who watch the show, we also tried that Inca Cola from Peru. It also has a bubblegum flavor, but they get it from two completely different ways, which is very interesting. So, is it bubblegum? Well, no. The answer is no. It is not bubblegum flavored. It might taste like bubblegum, but that's for a different reason. Now, it's believed that it's a combination of lemon, orange, and vanilla that when mixed together make it taste a bit like bubblegum. But it's a very sweet, kind of bright soda, and truth be told, this is my absolute favorite cream soda I have ever had. I love it. It's my favorite cream soda. I drink it all the time. One of my top favorite sodas ever. Barq's Red Creme. So there you have it. Let's go ahead and pop this soda. All right, so, we've done different cream sodas on the show before. This is, of course, a bright red soda, bright red cream. That's where it gets its name, of course. Cheers. It's so good. So, it's definitely one of the sweetest sodas that I drink. It is super creamy, tons of vanilla. It's very smooth. The bubblegum's not as strong as an Inca Cola flavor, but it's definitely there. I totally get it. It's not what I think of when I drink it, but I totally understand why people say it tastes like bubblegum. But the vanilla is really strong. It's just a super smooth, creamy, extremely sweet drink. And so this is my ideal cream soda right here. This is it. Barq's Red Creme. 10 out of 10. I love it. It's just delicious. And what's interesting is, it looks a lot like a Shirley Temple. Tastes nothing like a Shirley Temple. It's just an extremely sweet, vanilla flavored cream soda, and I love it. So that's what it is. Barq's Red Creme. Depending on where you live, it kind of depends where you can get it. If you're on at least the East Coast, it's much easier to find in grocery stores. Out here in the Midwest, Chartreuse Caboose is a cheesesteak chain that's out here in the Midwest. They have a handful of locations. They carry Barq's on their just soda draft machines, so you can get it there. We also ordered this online to get a 12-pack. And I do know that a local store, KC Soda Co., they do carry it. and so you can get it there as well. I don't know what their quantities are like. I usually see it just by the can there. But there you have it. I'm Derek. This has been Poppin' Sodas. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.